it's Kandi, and as you know, I am a makeup junkie. Now, I know from like my recent, probably all over the entire summer videos, you really probably wouldn't notice that because you're probably like, who is this girl right now talking to us? Because, girl, I haven't worn makeup in a hot minute. It's so hot in South Florida, so doing all this, taking a couple hours, or this maybe took me a little over an hour to do, but doing this and then going out into that heat, girl, forget about it, especially if you do like any kind of foundation, which I did today, a small little bit of foundation. So the reason for this video today is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Vice 4 palette by Urban Decay. I actually have pretty much every, well, I do have every Vice palette with the exception of the first one because I wasn't really into palettes until Vice 2, around the Vice 2 came out. And actually all of my palettes with the exception of like 2 are all Urban Decay. So I didn't get the first palette because I really didn't buy palettes in, because typically when you buy palettes there are colors in there you don't use, and I would always just buy pots, like individual eyeshadows, but you get way more for the price with these, and I'm kind of like obsessed, like Urban Decay Vice palettes are my vice. And not just their Vice palettes either. I love Urban Decay product. I started with Vice 2 Urban Decay. That was the very first one. And if you want to look real quick, I guess I could just show you real quick. This is Vice 2 palette. So you can see how they've evolved. That's Vice 2 palette. Vice 3 palette is this one, which I think is so pretty. Vice 2 didn't come with a bag. They usually come with a little bag to put in. This one did, but it's in my purse. It's what I carry my makeup in. The Vice 3 palette. A lot of neutrals, which came out around this time last year, I think. I also have the Urban Decay Electric palette, which is one of my favorite palettes. I actually don't use that as much as I probably should. It's the thing about Urban Decay stuff is it's very high pigmented, so you definitely don't need a whole lot. And then the Limited palette, which maybe came out earlier this year, I don't really know, but it's a little bit brighter and a little more fun. So without further ado, let's open the Vice 4 palette. The makeup I did today, if you can see, let me see. The makeup I did today, I'm using 3 colors out of the Vice 4 palette. The bag it comes in is so cute and so hip, I think. Very modern. These are nice little bags too. I always love when they send them like this. Look how nice. And the palette, girl. Oh my, look at the packaging. Get out of here, right? You know what's really cool about this one is it's thinner. It looks like it might be thinner. It felt thinner. Yeah, it's a little thinner than the other palettes. It's lighter, even with this bulkiness on top, which is so cute. It's almost like, it is three-dimensional. You could actually put your fingernails under that. Very, very, very cool. And here's the colors. And I'm telling you guys, I used these 2 today, which these 2 are the 2 that like really stood out to me. And I didn't know if they really went together or not, but girl, I'm not a professional. And then I used some of these to blend, but I love it. They always come with a nice little brush, which I don't use these brushes too much, but I used to. I just kind of leave them in here now, but yeah, that's it. The colors are some of them are bright. You know what's nice about this palette is I feel like it's good for bright colors. There's also some neutrals. There's some for autumn, the oranges and the greens and the deep purples are in here. Some grays. Just really, really, really nice. When Urban Decay puts out a palette, typically they don't use like ever before seen, or they'll bring back some old colors. So they said, I believe when I read, that all these are new colors or never been used before in a palette, which is really, really cool. I had a lot of people ask me already where I got the palette when I was talking about it online, and I got it off of Urban Decay's website for $60 and free shipping, and they sent me, I'll get it real quick, this, which is one of their 24/7 velvet aligners. They sent me black velvet, so I'll try that. And that's a trial size, girl, so that's pretty nice. Haven't even looked at it yet. I guess I could open it. Yeah, and you twirl it to push up and it pushes up. So very, very, very cool. They sent me that free with it. So $60 for the palette online with free shipping. I didn't see it anywhere else except for Urban Decay. The day I ordered it, I had read from Urban Decay that it was only available on their online store or in their flagship location, wherever the fuck that is, but that no other retailer was carrying it. Maybe at the moment, maybe not until later, I don't know. But for right now, from what I'm to understand, it is limited to Urban Decay only. It's also a limited palette, so it will sell out fast and there will not be any more. So go ahead and get it while you can. Sometimes I think about going and ordering Vice 1 just to kind of go with my collection because I'm neurotic like that from eBay, but like Urban Decay doesn't make it anymore, so I have to get it from eBay from somebody who actually bought it, and then they're like like it's like almost $200 for that palette. I mean, between $150 and $200. So I'm not going to go buy someone's used palette or even a new one for that because it's really not that important, girl. Well, that video was short and sweet, right? I mean, I think that's one of the record short videos, but that's really all I have, just to kind of show you how amazing this palette is. I mean, if you want to get one more glimpse of it, which I mean, I don't know how many more glimpses you need to get, but just real quick, pause it right there. That's the colors. That's it. Really, what more can you say besides Urban Decay's the fucking bomb, right? That's all I have for you today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, be nice to each other because remember, nobody likes an asshole. Mwah. Bye. Oh, real quick, guys, too, if you're wondering about the free on my hand, go to Instagram and hashtag I am here project to see some really cool, interesting things going on in the next few weeks.